Aesthetics. Clean girl, soft girl, that girl, mob wife, brown chocolate butter, mocha, snickerdoodle, ginger hair, cookie butter dough. The list goes on. What is this generation's obsession with aesthetics? Now, if you're a little bit older in this generation, you can actually remember a childhood where we'd go outside and we actually play with our friends. But then we entered into this social media realm to where now it consumes our everyday, and kids now literally don't know a life without it. Why does this matter? Who cares if everyone fits into their own social media aesthetic? Well, it's a bit deeper than that. These aesthetics aren't necessarily bad, but where it starts to become a problem is where people identify with everything that they're seeing on social media. These aesthetics have shown how easily we truly are influenced and how our identities are based off of these trends that we see online. And because of this, our generation has fallen into an identity crisis, which I'll get into another time. Instead, how can we go about these aesthetics in a way that doesn't encapsulate our entire persona into one thing? We are such dynamic people. Why is it that we have to limit ourselves to these boxes that social media has put on us? So how do we go about creating our own identities in this age of social media? I was not recording. Oh my goodness. I know who I am because I know who God has called me to be. I know the identity I have within Him and what the Bible says about who we are as children of God. He's the one that I have to answer to at the end of the day, not these influencers. So that is where my identity lies, not in social media. You know, so many people fall into these aesthetics and what these influencers are portraying online because it's easier to see other people's lives and harder to look at yourself and to look at your own. Social media is just a constant comparison of people's lives. Mind you, half of what these people post on social media is not real. And so you're comparing your life to someone's whose isn't even real. You see a beautiful vacation beach trip, but you don't know that they were depressed the whole time because things did not go to plan. It's so easy to see the highlights of someone's life. I urge you to get off of social media for a time and to truly spend time with yourself. This will determine if you truly like these aesthetics. Yes, you can like having your hair pulled back, nice, clean nails, clean hair, clean skin, but it doesn't necessarily have to be called soft girl or that girl. It can literally just be you. Why does it have to be so deep? Another tip I'd give is to explore. You don't know what you like and who you truly are if you never try anything outside of your comfort zone. We can explore so many different aspects of who we are if we simply would just take the time to. And I know that's easier said than done. In this age where so many of us are working full-time, 9 to 5s, nothing wrong with that, by the way. We may not have the time or find the time to be able to do so. But if you truly want an identity outside of social media, you have to take the time out to truly invest in your relationship with yourself. What these influencers are trying to do is sell you something. That's how they make their money. It's selling you a product to make your life better. If you can buy this one thing, a Stanley Cup, then you're in the in group. But we have to learn that buying products is not going to make us feel better about ourselves. A lot of these influencers, if they did not have these materials to try and sell you, a lot of them may not even know who they are. They're trying to keep up with the trends as well. They're trying to impress other influencers as well, and companies and brands. It's all a business. It's all in trying to get you to spend more and more money. You think to yourself, if I buy this product, maybe I'll have a life like them. When really they show you the best parts. It may not be entirely fake, but you don't know what happens when that camera goes off. You will never have the same lives as them. So stop trying to strive for something that you don't even know if they really have. A lot of these people are putting on a show for social media just so that you can spend your money. And it's unfortunate, but this is the world that we live in today. It will never satisfy you. And that's the thing with these trends, is that you always need the next best thing. You need the new pair of pants. You need the new bag. You need the new pair of shoes. You need the next skincare product. It's always something to keep up and to keep you running in this race. You don't answer to these social media influencers. Frankly, they don't even know who you are. So why are you trying to aspire to be like them and you don't even know them personally? And don't get me wrong, I love a good Pilates. I just tried it in my last video. It was fun. But let's be real, can I keep up with paying Pilates money? No, and that's what I said at the end of the video. It's possible to try trends and to try certain things of these aesthetics that you like without fully submerging who you are into this one aesthetic. You can like one thing from here and one thing from there, but that doesn't mean that you have to identify fully with it and it has to be your entire personality. For so long, we tried to move away from fitting people into these boxes that we wanted them to be, and yet these boxes have transformed into something just because it's packaged differently on social media. It's not as bad. It's the same boxes. It's just a cuter box. At the end of the day, you can try these trends. You can see what you like about them, but it does not have to define who you are. It makes it seem as though it's a community, when really we're all just looking alike, we're all dressing alike, we're all talking alike. As human beings, we're such a dynamic species. Why is it that we're all trying to follow the same lifestyle? Somehow we've still managed to fall into the same traps that have always been around for centuries. It's an interesting dynamic, but hey, look, take what you want from this video. Aesthetics, they're not necessarily bad, but it's how you go about them. I'm done talking. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.